Yo yo yo, c'est Baloo, t'es bien sur le Baloo Show pour rire.com, c'est la saison 2. Pow!
And I be working hard, but when the things gon' change, every day it's the same shit. I wake up to the same bitch telling me I ain't shit. I'm anxious when the things gon' change.
This is Chris Richardson. Keep it locked on the Baloo Show.
Hey, what's up? This your girl Veronica V, Cash Money Zone. Keep it locked on the Baloo Show.
Bang bang, this is Caskey from Cash Money Records, and you're watching the Baloo Show. And we're in Paris.
Oh yeah.
Smelling the flowers.
Baloo Show. Hi, what's up, y'all?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm cool, and you?
Good.
We're in Paris. We're great.
Can't get away with this.
You know, Paris, French people are like romantic, so I got this for you.
Oh, thank you.
He already gave me
Merci.
mine.
Merci.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Okay, so you the new generation of Cash Money.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself by one for people, for French people?
Ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first.
I'm Veronica V, Cash Money's new R&B artist.
I'm Chris Richardson.
And I'm Caskey. I'm a rapper.
Is it your first time in Paris?
Yeah, it's my first time out the country.
You too?
My first time.
Everybody.
Do you like Paris?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Did
Did you guys see the
Beautiful
palace?
city.
Yeah.
Palace is beautiful.
I'm gonna move out here.
I'm moving to the
You
palace.
want to?
It's awesome.
Buckingham Palace.
No, Versailles. You didn't go?
Oh no, go there.
It was amazing.
What's the plan in the future for Cash Money?
They're just expanding so much. I mean, they have R&B now, pop. I think they signed a country artist.
White
rock.
rappers.
They're gonna be huge. They're just gonna be like, it's gonna be Cash Money and no other labels. That's
They're just a constantly expanding label.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a label by individuality. You know, so everybody's different, but they all bring a different, you know, level of, I don't know, intensity to the label.
Yeah,
All right.
very diverse.
How do you feel when you look at what you've done? Now you kinda like starting from the bottom, now you're here. Starting from
I
the
like
bottom.
his
now-
style, yo.
Okay. Hey. Shout out to DJ Busy, aka Joe. He look like Drake, so we call him Joe, you know. So shout out to Joe.
That's funny.
Thanks.
Thank
Didn't have the ending right.
Right.
Yeah, like I
What the
said,
ending then?
like you really started from the bottom. Now you here in Paris. So
Right.
what's
Yeah.
like what you think about?
I'm blessed actually to be here. You know,
Yeah.
I've been on a
I was
long
gonna say
journey.
the
I think everybody has their own stories. I think every artist has their own story, but
Yeah.
just the journey to get here itself, you know, is I don't know. It's a humbling experience, and just to be here right now, even with two mega talented artists beside me, getting a chance to spread the word across actually the world as opposed to just
In the
sort of
States, yeah.
staying in the States is a really
I think it makes you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Like if you have a struggle,
Mhm.
and it's not just handed to you, you definitely appreciate it way more.
Sure.
When it's there, you're like, yo, I'm not messing up. I'm stay on my A game and everything.
And like I say, I don't think any of us like ever expected to be in Paris hanging out with each other. So it's like just
All because of Cash Money.
Crazy how
Big ups YMCMB.
Shouts out to
YMCMB.
Yeah.
Tell us like your story between you and YMCMB. Like how did you meet them? How did you connect with them? One by one.
I connected with Cash Money actually in a bar. Yeah, not with the whole label, but my manager who works really hand in hand with the label. We met in a bar one time and we went out to my truck listening to some music, and he was like, "Yo man, I'm gonna fly down to Miami, man. Let Slim and Birdman listen to this music." And then 2 weeks later, I flew down there, and they loved it. I showed them music, they loved it, and I ended up signing like 2 weeks later with the label. So it went really fast for as much time as I put into trying to get a deal. So it definitely was very rewarding at the same time.
But you were already known with the American Idol.
Yeah, with Idol. So it took me almost 4 years after Idol was done to even land the deal again. So I just persevered, kept going, you know, writing with everybody, started my own publishing company, you know, signed a couple people here and there. I was just expanding. Music was going to be in my life no matter what. I just knew at the end of the day I wanted to be an artist, and that's what the whole goal was, even forming a publishing company, you know. And I used to travel all around just the states, just writing with every writing camp, working with every producer, whether I was doing a song from my album or someone else's album. And you know, I just grinded for 4 years after the show. So I mean, nothing was really handed to me. It was a good stepping stone and a good situation to, you know, to build a fan base and get me out there. But I definitely had to work once it was done.
Your turn.
My story is actually simply by coincidence, kind of. We recorded at the same studio in Miami, at the Hit Factory, and the owner of the studio just called a meeting with Slim and Baby. He's like, "You have to hear this girl that records here." And they heard my music and was like, "We need her to be a part of the team." So mine was more being in the right place at the right time. And ironically, I had a 2-week situation too with my single, actually.
Yeah. With 2 Chainz.
Yeah. It was like.
How was this experience with 2 Chainz?
It was incredible. I did the record with Polo the Don. He produced it, and we did it in Atlanta. It was the first record we ever did, and it was so weird because he's like, "We need to get Chainz on the record." And I'm like, "That's what's up." I really didn't think it was gonna happen just because he's like so busy.
Yeah.
And literally 2 weeks later, it must be like a 2-week Cash Money thing or something. 2 weeks later, Slim called me and was like, "Don't let no one else know that you heard this, blah, blah." And he let me hear it over the phone. I'm like, "Yo, 2 Chainz on my record. This is crazy."
I was just in Orlando, like grinding out. We were pressing up hard copies of the mixtape. I dropped it like 4 months prior to meeting Bird, and he like somehow found my music on the internet and fucking loved the shit. Gave me a call, and like he was like trying to get a hold of me for like 2 weeks. So it's crazy. There was a 2-week period where Birdman was looking for me, and I was just at home like eating cereal. Didn't know.
2 weeks?
Yeah, so that was cool. He just brought me down to Miami, and like once him and I met, we just hit it off, and we just got to work from there. We already knew what time it was.
For over 9 months, then I gave birth to this. So I relate to these labor pains, and believe my seed bring major change. So you better savor the name. It's Caskey, and I'm with Cash Money, bitch.
What's coming next for your any project, album, mixtapes?
For me, I have an album that's gonna drop 3rd quarter of this year.
Okay.
So it's gonna be called The Breakup. So definitely looking forward to releasing more singles and more videos and modeling and all that good stuff.
All right.
I got a mixtape that's about to come out in like a month or two. It's pretty much like a free album. It's all this stuff that I've been recording since signing with Cash Money. I'm just gonna like give it out free and see what people think. It's been a year since I put out music, so I feel like I owe that to the fans. And it's just like all the dopest 15 records that I've been working on. It's dope.
I got a single out right now with Tyga called Joy and Pain. We're about to drop my next single called Collecting. I sort of co-wrote, co-produced, co-directed the whole thing. So it's a real sort of infusion as to who I am, sort of a complete introduction to the world. We're gonna drop the album this year. And basically the goal is to have a video really for every song, you know, to be able to go viral with it, to really get people sort of to stay entertained, to have a visual to play off of. And you know, my album's really all about the storylines and the writing and the stuff that you know, the situations I went through, whether it's been the, you know, the grind, or whether it's been the viewing something from the outside looking in or anything like that. It's just a real sort of well-rounded album as to who I am. So I'm really excited about that for sure.
All right.
What do we get if we win?
Yeah, like,
I don't know. I didn't think about it. Elle me suce comme si c'était une sucette.
Une sucette.
is there gonna be a winner?